Is it running? Okay. What's up? This is Drummer CrashOut 69, and I'm going to react to more Zack films. This is episode 3. Oh, I've been reacting 1 and 2. I never did 3, so I'm ready to do the 3. So we're gonna react 12 top reasons. Well, yeah, hold on. Before I say this, okay, I released it on August 22nd, 2025, and I'm gonna react to this video. Okay. We're gonna react top 12 Zack films reaction. Top 12. Pregnant with 10 babies. Are you kidding me? She is not an animal. She is not a puppy or a cat. Pregnant with 10 babies. We're gonna find out. Is that actually true? Because you can only get pregnant by 1 baby, not 10 babies. That's too goddamn much. Okay, let's see.
If you were pregnant with 10 babies at once, your belly would stretch to the size of a giant beach ball. Inside, the babies would weigh over 60 pounds.
Bro, there's no way that's 10 babies in there. If there's no way, if I had 10 babies dropped in my house, I can't take care of them. I can't take care of 10 babies. I need like 15 babysitters. Yeah. I can't do 10 babies at once. Just like an animal. That's no way a fish. Plus, that's no way you can get pregnant with 10 babies. That's how you do 10 times worse. They mean to say the S word, but it's still the inclusion of the word pregnant. So yeah, there's no way she weighs 60 pounds. That's like almost 59 billion pounds. No, less than that. Like 100 pounds. Yeah.
And the placentas would add another 10. Your body would have to produce 5 times more blood than usual just to keep them alive. This means you would need to force down around 17 burgers a day.
17 Big Macs a day. Come on. There's no way 10 hamburgers, 17 hamburgers can take that down. Zack films, that is not true. I know this. I can't. I'm not gonna crash out for this moment. So, hold on. I'll be right back. Why the hell do you get pregnant with 10 babies and 17 hamburgers? Sorry, I crashed out again. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna press play. There's no way you can eat 17 burgers. That's too much damn food. Fucking food.
To get enough calories. If you tried to give birth, the babies would end up choking each other with their umbilical cords into a tangled mess.
Oh my god. No. That is the stupidest question I ever seen, Zack. There is no way you can get pregnant with 10 babies at once. That is the most stupidest question I ever seen in the goddamn planet. Over the goddamn planet. You cannot get pregnant with 10 damn goddamn babies and get birth with them. I can't crash down for this moment. I'm going to the studio room. I need to get out of my room for a while. No room. This room's fine. Okay. That is not true. 10 babies you can't give birth with. Okay, next video.
Her head would rotate behind her, catching you as you tried to sneak a cookie.
Bro, why is her head turned around to the back? Please. She can die for that. Really? She is not like Pantry characters, like one Pantry YouTuber with SpongeBob knockoff character saying San Diego and get shot by a gun. Like, yeah. I hope she dies for that, rotating her head back.
Now for that to work, her neck would need to have double the amount of vertebrae than normal, and each one would need to be flatter and rounder to twist without snapping. Her arteries would have to be stretchy and doubled up to keep blood flowing even when twisted. Finally, if her neck muscles were strong enough, she could whip her head completely backwards, just like an owl.
No. Come on, that is like the stupidest question I ever seen, Zack. That is the second stupidest question, rotating the head back. I'd rather have one of these so I can check out my stuff is tooken. Or I have 4 eyes, 2 more eyes in the back of my fucking head. I don't even shitty know. That thing's impossible to solve. So yeah. Okay, next video.
If you poured a giant packet of Jell-O into a pool, you might think it would turn into Jell-O. But the cold...
That is the stupidest question again. Come on, making Jell-O as a pool? No. Why? Whenever they go to the pool, eat all the Jell-O and get fat, just like Mr. Krabs eating the whole house for eating the whole humongous ass, huge ass bucket of chum, got fat, and plankton was eaten inside. Stupid thing. There's no way you get Jell-O from that shit.
Water would actually turn the powder into a gooey clump. Instead, you would need to fill 6 massive drums with water and Jell-O, and heat them with propane burners. This would make them mix together smoothly. Next, pour a layer into the pool, thin enough to set through. And overnight, the cold temperatures will harden it into Jell-O. Do the same thing layer by layer, and when the pool is full, it's finally ready.
That is not true. Find out that question. Please tell me no damn way Jell-O, there's no damn well over that shitting Jell-O getting into a fucking pool. That is not a fucking answer. That is the stupidest question again. Please tell me Jell-O in a pool is not right enough. Okay, this is stupid, so next video.
If you take the $10 million, you'll spend the rest of your life.
Hold up, pause. $10 million? Oh, hell yeah. I want to take that money.
Being chased by a poisonous snail. Now, it might sound like a good deal, but the snail never stops moving. And if it touches you, you die. It knows where you are. It's always coming, and it will arrive eventually.
Bro, snail? No. Taking $10 million over a stupid poison-ass snail? No. I should shoot that snail with a sniper rifle. That's if I take the $10 million. Plus, I'm not even gonna get chased by that snail. If I get chased by that snail, I'm gonna destroy that snail with a rock, sweep it up, and send it back to the field where he belonged to, meaning his snail bomb or stupid ass turbo, some shit like that.
Now, you could move countries and switch hotels every few nights, but if you slip up just once, the snail wins. It can't be killed, it doesn't age, and it never forgets. So, would you take the money if it meant a lifetime of paranoia?
I should take it, but why the snail can never die? Bro, what can I do? Burn it? What can I do? Burn it? Shoot it? Please tell me that is not a toughest iron golem like the blue iron golem who's super tough in the Minecraft movie. That is not a good answer. No snails can be tough like a blue iron golem. That's a bullshit question! Oh, I crashed out again. No. Stupid snail, and which is acting like a blue iron golem from the Minecraft movie. Chicken jockey shit. Okay, next video.
As she sneezed, it ruptured a disc in her spine, and when it collapsed, a nerve got trapped between her 2 vertebrae.
Zack films. I sneezed a lot. There's no way I can break a spine while getting sneezed. That is a bad, no good ass answer. That's the stupidest answer. Well, not the stupidest answer. But why does she sneeze like that? She needs to get an allergy pill from Walgreens. I go to Walgreens to get myself an allergy pill. I sneeze a lot. I know you never heard me sneeze, but I took an allergy pill every morning. So yeah.
Suddenly, she couldn't move. And even though she had 3 separate operations, she still suffered extreme pain. For the next 2 years, she was bedridden.
2 years of bedridden? No. Sneezed and get sent to bedridden for 2 years? That's not right. I'm not gonna be like her until I get out of bed until 2027. Hell fucking no. Bullshit ass answer.
Eating painkillers so strong she would hallucinate. But
bro, her face looks like she's no, her face looks like she's like in a horror movie where creepypastas of a TV show getting hijacked by a stranger and getting hijacked. Yeah. Okay, continue.
Finally, doctors inserted a plastic cage around her spine, relieving pressure on the pinched nerve. And within a week, she was walking again and holding in her sneezes.
Well, once again, get an allergy pill, not to hallucinate on bed and getting turned into a crazy lady who's like, I like beer. That's what I think she looks like. But now, I respect for the lady, but that's a horseshit answer I ever seen in the goddamn planet. Next video.
He tied a wire from his clock to a shelf above his bed and placed a heavy stone right on top. And when the alarm rang, the wire would yank the shelf, sending the stone crashing to the floor.
Are you kidding me? That inventive alarm? No, you could die for that. There's no way you can add a big stone to wake you up. That is not an inventive thing I ever seen in the planet. That's stupid.
You see, his job was to wake up before dawn to extinguish the streetlights. So he created this alarm clock to wake him up on time. But one night, he moved the bed and forgot to move it back before going to sleep. The next morning, when the alarm went off, the stone dropped straight onto his head, killing him instantly.
Bro, I told you that alarm clock's a stupid idea. He is not SpongeBob getting late with some stupid alarm clocks like the fire station, clown beating up, a blower, and some stupid ass stuff like that. No, that is not a great damn answer. I'm gonna go in my studio. See, that's a stupid answer. That's not a way to create a wall alarm clock like that. Next.
If you rolled a ball on a Mobius strip, it would glide across what seems like both sides without ever jumping over. That's because a Mobius strip only has one side and one edge.
I think I'm having a bad vision of that impossible thing. I think that'll be a bad vision to impossible to see right there. Not gonna crash out for this moment, but not really.
It's made by taking a strip of paper, giving it a single twist, and taping the ends together. Now, even though it looks like a loop with two sides, the twist connects them into one continuous surface. So the ball keeps rolling, passing over what looks like the front and back, but it's actually just following the same path all the way around.
Okay. What can I say? I don't have an answer for that moment, so I think that thing was like a answer that really ball and getting yeah, there's that can fall off and break something. That's not a way. I have bad vision. Okay, I crashed out again. I don't have bad vision, it just made me have a bad vision. Okay, next video. Oh no. Wi-Fi problem. Son of a bitch. Sorry, my Wi-Fi my phone is acting shitty right now. I got an iPhone 16, but I'm about to react to that thing too. But I gotta find a way how to get that thing, recording screen working. Yeah, okay. Start the video.
Slipped into the washer unnoticed before the cycle was started. The machine filled with water, spun at full speed, and slammed clothes against the drum.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She washed her own cat instead and not even noticing? What is she doing? Trying to go to Facebook and looking at TikTok videos where TikTok dances and some stupid lies on and stupid fake videos and Instagram shit. No, she needs to watch. She needs to put her phone up and notice that. Plus, she's trying to talk to her boyfriend and say, "Hi, babe, I want to kiss you." That's what their voice sound like. Yeah.
Cat was trapped in the middle of it. When the owner finally opened it, she found the cat in bad shape, but somehow it was still alive. They rushed it to the vet, and it made a full recovery.
Zack. How does she survive getting washed? She needs to put her phone up and look. She has like bad sight. Yeah. Stupid thing. That's no way that pussycat got set in there. I didn't mean to be respectful to the pussycat, to this cat, but surviving the washing machine? Why? I put my bunny rabbit in. I remember I put my dead bunny rabbit in there and never been alive. There's like blood clotted all over the washing machine. When my bunny died, getting eaten by a bulldog who lives next door to a shed. Yeah, that bulldog just lives inside a shed where his homeowner lives in the shed. Ghetto shit. Okay, next video.
The divers were suddenly sucked deep into the narrow pipe, trapped with no way to escape. You see, they had been hired to repair an oil pipe in the ocean. But when they pulled the plug, a strong vortex was created. One diver escaped.
I will not work in a submarine.
Crawling for over 3 hours before reaching the surface. But when he reported the emergency, the company refused to send help.
Are you kidding me? He refused to send help? 3 people are sent down there. Are you fucking high?
The remaining 4 divers slowly ran out of oxygen, and one by one, they died.
You gotta be kidding me. That company needs to be sued immediately. That suit needs to be shut down because that company is trying to let people get tortured instead of calling 911. Stupid shit, twin.
The company was later taken to court for their negligence.
See? Negligence. Yeah. That's what you get for letting your divers die. Stupid dead homies. Stupid ass shit, twin. Next one.
He got into his time machine and set the dial for ancient Rome. It landed with a loud crack. As it opened, he stepped out. And as the dust cleared, he realized he was right in the middle of a Roman army. A soldier.
Bro, why is he in 1 year 108? Probably he'll get killed by a Roman army from soldiers and get hit by a horse. You know you can die by a Roman army. Dead homies, shit. Shitty thing. Shit, homie. This thing is shit, homie.
Soldier grabbed his arm, but he managed to pull out of his grasp, leaving behind his watch. He ran back as a spear whizzed past his head. He punched his return coordinates. The machine landed in silence. As it opened, he saw nothing but gray skies and dead trees. Behind him was a city in ruins.
Bro, this is look like 2100. This is look like 2100. If that was a ruins, that should be Nuketown 2025 for Call of Duty Zombies. Hopefully that won't happen here because it's 2025 already. Probably he got sent into an end place called 2100. No, 2100. Yeah, 2100. He got sent it to 2100 now.
Ruins. A massive statue was half buried in the ash. It was an emperor, with one arm reaching out of the ground, and on the wrist was a watch. His watch. In the street ahead, he saw a crushed warhead casing, with his watch etched into its side. You see, the soldier had kept it that day. Roman engineers took it apart. They studied its gears, its strange metals, its hidden power. They cracked the battery. They discovered energy. built machines, and forged weapons far beyond their time. They advanced too far, too fast. He ran to the machine to go retrieve the watch, but the spear had torn a massive hole, meaning he was stuck in a timeline that never should have existed, all because of his watch.
Okay. Before I play, when he left his watch by Roman Roman army soldier, and now the world turns into army defense, where Roman got replaced with the futuristic army roar. Yeah. That's why that's possible. Hold on, let me see. That's not 2025. That is 2100. Sorry, I crashed out again. Actually, it was 2025. That's right. I'm calm down now. Okay, play. Next one.
A cannonball would leave a massive hole in your chest, but your chest is full of important stuff, like your heart and lungs. But if the cannonball somehow missed all of that, could you actually survive? Well, doctors would have to stop the bleeding and make sure the
Bro, he will die for that. He will definitely die for that. For that dangerous stunt. Getting hit by a cannonball, he can literally die for that. He'll never be alive for the rest of his life.
inside stay cleaned. Then they would have to take skin from another spot of your body and use it to cover the edges. And once it heals, some muscles might actually adapt. Your body would be severely limited, but might still work with just a huge gap right in the middle.
A hole in his chest? Oh, come on. Can he really put his arms in there and try to get something out of there? Dead homies? Yeah. Bro, there's no way he got a hole in his chest. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but that's impossible. His heart got killed. No. Okay, next one. This is probably the last one.
If you jumped out and aimed for a giant trampoline, you might think it would bounce you hundreds of feet back up into the air. But
Are you really serious? That question? Come on, you can literally break your bones. This is not a circus. This is not really a circus thing.
in reality, hitting the trampoline at that speed would feel like slamming into concrete. The force would cause the fabric to rip instantly, and the springs and metal poles would bend and snap from the impact. You wouldn't even bounce. You just crash straight through to the ground.
Yeah, you can literally die from a trampoline. Yeah, you can literally die. The best way you can jump through a trampoline, you need a skydiving parachute to land and jump. Not a best way. Yeah, I need a break. Okay, that's all the Zack D Films reaction. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye.